The first refrigerator was invented in the desert, and somehow, it actually made ice. Welcome to Midnight Archives. Let's set the scene. Ancient Persia. Brutal heat. No electricity. No air conditioning. No freezer humming in the kitchen. And yet, somehow, people looked at the desert and said, "You know what this place needs? Ice." That is where the Yakhchal comes in. The name means ice pit, which sounds simple, but the actual structure looked like a giant mud brick dome dropped into the landscape by time travelers. Part beehive, part bunker, part... Why is that hill suspiciously fancy? And this was not some tiny cooler for one guy's lemonade. Some Yakhchals were huge. Massive domes sat over deep underground storage spaces built to keep things cold for long stretches of time. Ancient Persia was out here building industrial-strength refrigeration, while the rest of humanity was still deep in its leave it in the shade and hope for the best era. Then there's the wall material. Builders used something called sarooj, a mix of clay, sand, lime, ash, egg whites, and sometimes goat hair, which, by modern standards, sounds completely unhinged. But it created a strong, water-resistant material that was excellent at keeping heat out. And the shape was genius. That tall dome was not just there for style points. Heat rises, so the warmer air moved upward, away from the cold storage below. Thick walls blocked the outside heat. The underground chamber stayed cool. It was basically a refrigerator powered by geometry and spite. Now here's the part that feels fake. They could actually make ice in the desert. During freezing desert nights, water was poured into shallow pools. The temperature dropped enough for the water to freeze. Then, the workers collected the ice before sunrise and moved it into the Yakhchal. Some sites even used long walls to cast shadows and protect the ice during the day. So yes, this was an ancient desert ice factory. And honestly, that sentence has no business being real. And the ice was not just there to look impressive. It cooled drinks. It preserved food. It made desserts possible. Imagine being handed something chilled in the middle of a Persian summer 2,000 years ago. That is not normal hospitality. That is a flex. But the wildest part? Some Yakhchals worked alongside windcatchers and underground water channels, combining airflow, insulation, evaporation, and shade into one system. No plug, no motor, no repair guy coming Thursday between noon and 6. So next time you open your fridge, remember, ancient Persia was making and storing ice in the desert with mud bricks, clever design, and pure engineering genius. Want more weird history? Follow for the next one.